Okay, good morning and welcome to Mo Knows, featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Okay, good morning, good morning. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, I got some lighting issues to deal with, and I'll be right back. So, yeah, stay tuned. Hold on a second. All right, I'm like completely ready this morning. I'm completely like ready. So I know I am like a whole now I've been coming to you a whole hour late. Now I'm a whole hour early, but better early than late. Um so it probably works out best for me this way cuz I get to just chat it up without all the fanfare. It's much ado about nothing. All right. So I don't know. I worry about it when it comes in. I don't know if the chat feature is going to work, but again, let me just put the disclaimer on it. We This program that I'm using to pop out the chat is not friendly to emojis, so you should not be friendly to emojis if you want your comment to appear on the screen. Okay, so good morning and welcome to Mo Knows. We are on our day 3 of our financial challenge for the month of February. Now, let me just go through this financial challenge again because it seemed to be one of the things that sometime between Tuesday when I shouted it out as when I announced it, even though many of you had got pre-warnings about it, when I announced it on Tuesday, it seemed like it was a faux pas. So let us go through let us go through the challenge again. Plus, I also got interrupted as I was giving the rules for the challenge. So I went on to my community wall or our community wall and I put the rules there. So let me first direct your attention to the thumbnail. And I think the thumbnail says it all when we're thinking about a challenge and what it takes, right? Challenges, if they were made easy, we wouldn't take the challenge. A challenge is supposed to just be that. It's supposed to be a challenge, but it's not supposed to be a hindrance to success, or at least challenges here offered by me should not be an hindrance to success. We're supposed to find success at every turn in my challenge. So that's why I picked the month of February. People ask, why she picked the month of February when Valentine's Day is in it. Challenge. It's a challenge, but I'm gonna be a little bit stubborn right now, or a little bit chauvinistic, I guess. Valentine's Day for me represents the man spending his money. It don't really represent Mo spending her money. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's about it. And I think you guys forget. So overall, I look at it as a man's um, holiday that he does stuff. As a mom, for Valentine's Day, I would always buy my kids some kind of chocolate, whatever, as a treat. But never thought of it because I would consider it a ritual. So it's not one of those things that I'm like heavily embedded in. Although one Valentine's Day, I was blessed enough to receive a promissory ring. Um, Something I was never expecting. Um, so I do know you guys are sentimental about your holidays. Your holidays. I know this to be true. So that was the knock I got, was like, yo, you can't expect people not to spend money on Valentine's Day. And I'm not expecting you to do anything. I'm expecting you to live your best life and achieve the goals that you set out to achieve. So if in your plan is similar to my plan for the month of February at least, or for this year 2022, I'm hoping that you are solidifying your financial expectations, and with that you're setting reasonable plans in place so that you do not spend unnecessarily, and you're able to bank some of that money. This is, I tailored it to say impulse shopping, and that's exactly what it is. To look at your impulse shopping and say, wait a second, do I really need to is this something I really need to buy at this time? Is this a necessity? So the no spend challenge is really against your impulse shopping. Now you should have, because a week ago we started to create our budget, and you should have put together your budget by now, realized how much money you were spending in the categories, and identified some places where you could change your spending habits in the effort to increase your income. That's all this is, an exercise in doing. It's an exercise I'm going to see through to the end. And I hope that you come along in that journey. But it's not a mandate. But it's a personal reflection on where you are with yourself financially. I received messages like, Mo, we should be doing this next month. Mo, we should be doing this next month. One was because of Valentine's Day. So I built in an exception. I said you can pick in the 28 days an activity that would be an exception, something that and I said mine would be my nails. And I'm thinking about that because I'm saying to myself, if I just let these nails grow out, I'll go in 28 days and I'll have them soaked off. I'll get a new fresh wrap on it, right? So that'll cost me the price of the session I'm not doing now and the session I probably would have done later on. So I might just rock these. I might just rock this paint job out, even though there's one nail that is like compromised because water could get in it and then that could cause an infection. So I have to think about that. So let's go through the rules again. The no spend challenge is designed to save you money in a constructive way, right? So during the month of February, we are going to So here's the challenge in a nutshell. There are 4 complete weeks in February. If you start on a Tuesday, each week would end on a Monday, right? Because we started on a Tuesday, right? So if you began the challenge, you failed, and you spent some money you should not have spent because it was an impulse shop, guess what? You got 3 more weeks left to try it again. You can restart your challenge at any point. You can begin it on a weekly basis. This is the beauty of challenging oneself. You can start again on the 8th. And I will come back up here and reload y'all for the 8th. And you can go through the next 3 weeks of no spend. If you're that type of person that has to just see milestones along the way and see how you do, we'll come back on the 8th to start your new week and to wrap up what you did in this week. Now, so that's basically it. If you're the type of person that must spend money on the weekend, because it's a weekend thing, it's the only time you get to go out. But the challenge will work better for you to go Monday through Friday without spending anything beyond your necessities. So be it. Now, let me tell you, for me, how challenging this has been. The other day, I'm in my car. Hey, Mama Guns. Mama Guns is dirty as ASF on the outside. And I'm like, Mama Guns, what happened to you? What happened to Mama? Oh, my goodness. Because of the snowstorm we recently had, Mama Guns has smut. No, I should have took a picture of her. But she was horrible looking. She looked like a gray old lady. And you just know that was not for my Momo. So, I go and I pull into the car wash line. And I'm on the phone with, let me see, what am I going to start calling folks here at Motown? But I'm on the phone with a Motown Mo person. And they're like, so you're going to wash your car? But you got us on this challenge? So I'm like, oh, this is a necessity. And they're like, oh, okay, no problem. Right? So feeling like I disappointed the group. I go home. I pull Mama Guns up into the little backyard. I shovel. I'm upset. I pull, I shovel, I do all the stuff to get the hose out. I get the hose out. I got to come down into the basement, turn the hose on from the inside because I have the hose turned off so that, I don't know. I'm afraid of freezing pipes. I have no idea. This is why Mo is going to have to improve her man connections for 2022. She needs a man now. Home requires a man. Of some sort. So even if it's just for intellectual stimuli, it requires it. So I go, I turn on the hose. I start to wash off some stuff. I'm standing out there. No sooner than I'm like squirting stuff out, does the stuff stop coming out because it's dripping ice. Upset and indifferent as I am, I'm like making nothing but a mess out here. I'm not cleaning nothing. The water was coming out and it was just a nightmare. So I will have you know that Mama Guns is nice and clean because she went to the car wash because she can't afford not to be washed. So yes, I took Mama Guns to the car wash and I choked it up as it's a necessity. Now, when I got to the car wash, what did I do differently? Normally, Mo's package is whatever's at the end. So you know how they start out with like gold, silver, bronze, however which way those go, right? And then there's the ultimate, the maximum, the super max. I got the bare necessity. Just the wash on the outside. No interior clean. No interior wipe down with Armor All. No any of that. No tire enhancement with the thing. So In my no spend challenge, I got the basic necessity. Mama Guns needed to be washed, but Mama Guns did not need all of the fanfare, even though I believe she did. But for now, I'm just going to say she didn't need all the fanfare, so she did not get all the fanfare. And I feel like vindicated in my quest. Normally, a car wash is about $40-something for me, close to $50 with the tip. This one was $12. I think it was 12 something. So that was a saving. So that's how you should look at the no spend challenge. You should look at it in the mindset of, I am going to save me some money. What are my impulses? Is this necessary? I'm only doing necessary spending. And there are times in your life when you come to those forks in the road when you only do necessary spending. And if you're one of those people that don't have to do necessary spending, I really don't know who you are. But remember, look at the thumbnail. It says the price of everything. The price of everything is the amount of life you exchange for it. This is a challenge. And the price of winning for yourself is the amount of things, right? You want to compromise for it. What are you willing to do to have your best life? What are you willing to do to be successful in this challenge of saving you money? The only way to achieve that is not by most standards. You can't do what I do. You have to do what you need to do for you to be successful. Although we are intertwined with each other, the truth of the matter remains the same. We are still individuals. That's why there's no groupthink here. There are some things that you can do in a group that will make you whole. And then there are some things that you must do aside from the group that will make you a productive member in that group. I know you guys like to hang together and do stuff together, but sometimes you have to ask yourself, am I doing the things I need to make me right? Or am I doing the things somebody else wants me to do to make them right? Anytime you engage in an event, if you are not the winner of that event and other folks are the winners of the event, you have failed yourself. That means when people say, and I'm just going to be straightforward, and if this applies, it's because you know where you've been at all this time, ripping off the people on the YouTube. But at the end of the day, you can't give to someone or something at the expense of yourself. I've been in this space with you guys long enough, and I've watched you guys sacrifice your own happiness for someone else because you want someone else. You think giving is the way. No, giving to yourself is the better way. Self-preservation and taking care of oneself first has to be a goal of yours. Yes, we love to care for others, but you have to ration out how you care for others. And I think I'm going to leave it at that when it comes down to the no spend challenge. So I hope that you guys have made it through the challenge and it's working out for you. I'm going to end this video here and I'll come back with my other topics for today on a separate live, just because I don't feel like editing no videos. Anyway, this broadcast was brought to you by the M and the O, and I've got to go.